Is that right, that repeatedly the Trump detail asked for more resources and repeatedly Secret Service leadership turned that down?
Senator, there is a difference between the sitting president of the United States.
Then what's the difference?
The difference?
2x, 3x, 5x,
National
10x?
Command Authority to launch a nuclear strike. Sir,
I'm not
there are other
asking
assets
how many
that
more
travel
agents?
with the president that
Sir,
the former president will
you are
not get.
refusing to
but
answer
the number
straight.
of Secret Service
Sir,
agents protecting him.
Stop interrupting me.
Go ahead,
You
Senator.
are refusing to answer clear and direct questions. I am asking the relative difference in the number of agents between those assigned to Donald Trump and those assigned to Joe Biden. I'm not asking why you assign more to Joe Biden. I'm asking, is the difference, is it 2x? Is it 3x? Is it 5x? Is it 10x? Let me ask you something. And who makes the decision to deny those requests? Did you make that decision?
Today's Senate Judiciary and Homeland Security hearing was nothing short of explosive. Senator Ted Cruz didn't come to play. He came to expose what he called the biggest leadership failure in the Secret Service since President Reagan was shot in 1981. And wow, did he call out the contradictions? Right from the start, Cruz zeroed in on the Secret Service's public statements right after the attempt on former President Trump's life in Butler, Pennsylvania. The agency claimed Trump's team never asked for more security. Cruz called that absolutely false, waving around reports from the Washington Post that proved Trump's detail asked again and again for backup, only to be denied every single time. When Cruz pressed Acting Director Ronald Rowe Jr. for a straight answer, how many security requests were denied, he got stonewalled. No answer. Weeks have passed, the agencies had time to get their story straight, and yet no one could, or would, give a number. Cruz was relentless, asking if the same officials who blocked Trump's requests also denied protection for Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who, let's be honest, has a family history that's basically a warning label for political danger. But again, all Cruz got was more evasive answers. Cruz didn't just stop at pointing out the bureaucracy, he straight up accused the Biden administration's Secret Service leadership of letting politics drive security decisions.
That being said, the bravery of the line agents is quite different from the decisions of Secret Service leadership. Secret Service leadership committed catastrophic security failures, indeed the worst security failures for the Secret Service since 1981, since the attempted assassination of President Ronald Reagan. It is incumbent upon this committee to determine why those security failures happened. Just after the shooting, Secret Service put out an official statement from your spokesperson that says there's an untrue assertion that a member of the former president's team requested additional security resources and that those were rebuffed. This is absolutely false. In fact, we added protective resources and technology and capabilities as part of the increased campaign travel tempo. Was this tweet accurate?
With respect to Butler, Pennsylvania, it is accurate, sir.
It is accurate that the Trump team had not asked for additional security and had not been rebuffed.
If you're talking about Butler, Pennsylvania, all assets requested were approved. If you're talking about the media reporting of assets requested, there were times when assets were unavailable and not able to be filled, and those gaps were staffed with state and local law enforcement tactical assets.
So I'm reading from the Washington Post, July 20th, 2024. Secret Service said to have denied requests for more security at Trump events. The opening paragraph, top officials of the U.S. Secret Service repeatedly denied requests for additional resources and personnel sought by Donald Trump's security detail in the 2 years leading up to his attempted assassination, according to 4 people familiar with the requests. Is that right, that repeatedly the Trump detail asked for more resources and repeatedly Secret Service leadership turned that down?
That is not accurate, Senator. Assets are requested. There's a process that is made. And
how many requests did the Trump team or the Trump detail ask for?
I can get you that number in a queue.
You don't know now.
So I can speak to the ones that reported in the Washington Post, and we can go through them if you like.
But you don't know how many requests there were.
In general, how many requests since 2021 that the former Trump detail has made a request for assets?
You've had 2 weeks. You had a spokesperson put something out that is false on its face. By the way, did you approve this statement when it went out?
I don't know if I did or didn't, Senator.
Has this spokesperson, is he still employed? Does he still have a job?
He is still employed, Senator.
So he lied on behalf of the Secret Service. He still has a job. Did your predecessor, the former director, does she approve this statement?
Senator, our comms team, they send out statements. They do deconflict them and they put them out.
Did she approve this statement?
I don't know if she did or did not, Senator.
And you don't know if you did either?
I don't recall approving it, Senator.
Will you commit to provide this committee in writing every written request for additional resources from the Trump campaign or the Trump detail and every response from Secret Service?
Senator, I will commit to providing responses and getting you the information that you are seeking.
Let me ask you something. And who makes the decision to deny those requests? Did you make that decision?
Which requests? Are you talking about the ones that were in the
Any of
Washington
them.
Post?
Yes.
So the process, sir, is that a detail will make a request for either staffing, technical assets, that is handled between the field office and the detail. It goes up to a logistics office between our
Okay,
office
so
of
there's a
investi-
bureaucracy. Is there a decision maker?
It's not a bureaucracy, Senator.
Give me the
it's a
person that's
process.
a decision maker. Is there one?
Senator, it's a conversation. It's not just an absolute yay or nay.
So let me tell you what I believe. I believe that the Secret Service leadership made a political decision to deny these requests. And I think the Biden administration has been suffused with partisan politics. Did the same person who denied the request for additional security to President Trump also repeatedly deny the request for security to Robert F. Kennedy Jr., whose father was murdered by an assassin and whose uncle was murdered by an assassin? Did the same person make that decision?
Senator, what I will tell you is that Secret Service agents are not political.
Okay, you're not
and nor
answering
do
my
they
but
allow.
you know what?
I'll
Leadership
get to your
appointed by
answer,
the
Senator,
president,
if you allow
leadership
me
appointed
to.
by the president is political. I have a simple question, yes or no. Did the same person deny the Trump request that also denied the RFK request? That's a yes or no question.
Senator, that is not a yes or no question. One, there is a process for a candidate nominee to receive protection.
Does the buck stop anywhere? Does the buck stop anywhere?
Bipartisan process that the Hill
It's a
participates in.
bicameral, bipartisan process. What camera?
For a candidate,
You
for
are
a
not a
candidate
Congress. You don't
protectee,
have a camera.
Mr. Kennedy submitted a request that was referred over to the CPAC.
Okay, you're refusing to answer the question. Let me ask, because the failures on that day were catastrophic. By the way, is it true that on the day of the Butler event that Secret Service transferred agent from President Trump to the First Lady?
No, sir, that's not true.
That's been widely reported.
It's not true. There was one airport agent that actually went on the manpower request for the Trump detail. They handled the arrival at the airport
What
for
is
the First Lady.
what was the
and
relative size of the Trump detail compared to the detail that is assigned to the President or the First Lady?
Senator, the former president travels with a full shift, just like the president.
What's so the exact same size? Is that your testimony that President Trump had the same size detail that President Biden has?
On the day of in Butler, the agents surrounding him, it is the same number of agents surrounding the president today. There is a difference between a sitting president who also not only
Hold on, you're using president in a way that is not clear. Is it your testimony that in Butler, Pennsylvania, Donald Trump had the same number of agents protecting him that Joe Biden has at a comparable event?
I'm telling you the shift, the close protection shift surrounding.
That's a yes
what
or
you
no.
asked me, Senator, and I'm trying to answer it.
You are not answering it. Is it the same number of agents or not?
Senator, there is a difference between the sitting president of the United States.
Then what's the difference?
The difference?
2x, 3x, 5x,
National
10x?
command authority to launch a nuclear strike, sir.
I'm
There
not
are other
asking.
assets
How many
that
more
travel with
agents?
the president that
Sir,
the former president
sir,
will
you are
not get.
refusing to
but
answer
the number
straight.
of Secret Service
Sir,
agents
stop
protecting him.
Stop interrupting me.
Go ahead,
You
Senator.
are refusing to answer clear and direct questions. I am asking the relative difference in the number of agents between those assigned to Donald Trump and those assigned to Joe Biden. I'm not asking why you assign more to Joe Biden. I'm asking, is the difference, is it 2x? Is it 3x? Is it 5x? Is it 10x?
He demanded receipts, literally every written request from Trump's team, and when he asked who made the final call to deny them, Rowe hid behind processes, refusing to name a single official. Classic bureaucratic runaround. But Cruz turned up the heat even more when he brought up reports that agents were pulled off Trump's protection detail to cover the First Lady at the exact moment of the Butler rally. Roe denied it, but he couldn't or wouldn't say how Trump's detail compared in size to President Biden's. That stonewalling? It only made Cruz push harder, accusing the agency of dodging every clear and direct question. The heart of Cruz's argument was simple. Individual agents showed guts, but the leadership's decisions put Trump's life on the line. Political games have no place in an agency that's supposed to keep America's leaders safe. Period. Cruz's message was clear. Until the Secret Service comes clean about how these decisions were made, Americans won't be able to trust their leaders are really protected. So if you think Senator Cruz was right to demand answers, hit that subscribe button right now, because this investigation is just getting started, and you won't want to miss where it goes next. Today's hearing, it raised way more questions than it answered. But one thing's for sure. The demand for accountability at the highest levels of power just got a whole lot louder.
Thank you so much for watching and being part of this community. Every time you tune in, you help keep the conversation about freedom, liberty, and American values alive. If you found this video informative, go ahead and give it a like. It really helps the channel reach more people who care about the future of our country. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest updates. Until next time, stay informed and stay strong.